won't turn, Dad. Turn downhill.
Bumper nearly drags the ground and take off for quality time with one another. My wife and me and our teenage daughter and her son with the energy of an otter, the 8-year-old tomboy and their baby brother. And for 50
right
miles,
down through here,
everything's
Mason.
just fine. We're all smiles and
Keep
making
that
time.
tire
But you can
right
sit
there.
and watch
Nope,
it 1
I'll
hour
go this
when
way.
the kids get bored. Yeah, something
That's good.
snaps
Come on.
and they're prehistorical, Neanderthal,
Now turn downhill.
territorial, and
Down
begin
this
to
way.
subdivide
Cut
the
down.
backseat
Cut
of
down,
our
Mason.
Ford.
He's all right.
He's touching me. Give me that. It's mine. Daddy and Peter across the line.
They're yelling and fighting, and I'm trying to drive
you.
and reach over the seat and slack.
Give it a
And
little
then my
gas.
wife grabs the baby and
There you
pulls him
go.
up front just in time for him to spit up right into the brand new
Easy,
baseball
easy.
cap.
Run right on down the road.
It's aggravating, it's frustrating, it's enough to drive you crazy. It's the all-American 2-week summer family vacation.
Right on down the
Time for
road.
us to get away for rest and relaxation. We leave our jobs and schools behind with all their aggravation and take an all-American 2-week summer family vacation.
Right on down. You're good.
Well, the
Fine.
car's smoking,
Let it roll right
running
on
hot,
through.
but we limp into our vacation spot and check
Piece of
into the original Roach Motel. My wife wants to leave, but we dissuade her, and so 6 cans of Raid and Lysol later, we've unpacked our bags, and all is well. Except our daughter's out every night till 2 with a guy on a Harley and a skull tattoo, and the tomboy crashes a rented moped into a parked Mercedes-Benz, and her son loses his new retainer, and the station wagon needs a new radiator, but finally all that's
Roll
left
through
is a
it.
trip
Roll
back
through it.
home before
Don't
the
try to stop.
ordeal
Roll through it.
ends.
There you go.
What time is it now? How much further is it? Can we stop at Ruby Falls for a visit?
The teenager yells at the baby's using her CD for a TV friend. So she jerks it away and hits the boy in the face, and the cars are swerving all over the place, and my wife's crying, and the baby's letting out a blood-curdling scream. Yeah, it's chaos. It's madness. It's out of control. It's the all-American 2-week summer family
Don't
vacation.
try to stop. Roll through it.
Time for us to get away for rest and relaxation. We leave our jobs and schools behind with all their aggravation and take an all-American 2-week summer family vacation. Yes, it's
Austin,
the all-American
flip me.
2-week summer family
Down through here.
vacation. Time for us to get away for rest and relaxation.
Right down through here. Don't try to stop. Let it roll.
Well, last summer I
worry
thought
about your
for a
brakes.
little diversion I'd take my family on a camping excursion.
roll,
We were
roll,
tired of
roll.
vacations with air-conditioned rooms and such, and swimming too.
I'm going to take you
Room
down. I'm going to take
I
you down.
thought 2 weeks way back in the woods would do us all a world of good, especially the kids. They don't appreciate nature much. Yeah, they'd rather watch TV, eat a Twinkie.
A little bit of gas.
Well, my wife wasn't sure, but I said, look here, honey, we'll have a lot of fun and save a lot of money. Now, right there's where I made my first mistake, friends. I figured a tent, 8 cans of beans, marshmallows, what could it cost? What with sleeping bags and the hiking shoes and all the other paraphernalia that you use, it came to $6,947.22. Yeah, but like the man said, you can use it all again. Well, we packed the new Land Rover with a maximum load and drove till we run plumb out of road, and then backpacked 6 hours straight up a steep incline. Briars, brambles, and cockleburrs. And then we saw it, the perfect sight. There were trees on the left and a creek on the right of a clearing to pitch the tent, just what we had in mind. Eat your heart out, field and stream. Now, pitching the tent took 4 hours or so, and by then the sun was sinking low and the kids were whining and crying for something to eat. And then my wife said, "Where's the restroom?" And I told her, she grinned and said, "Yeah, now where is it really?" So we broke out the soda crackers and sardines and Vienna sausages and pork and beans and sat around the fire to enjoy a well-earned treat. Good, none of that city-fied junk food for us.
Kind of reminds me of wild hickory nuts.
Let's all go camping, you you'll never have it so good. It's great getting back to nature, out there in the woods, amongst the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees where the animals are our friends. Once you get hooked on camping, you'll never like the city again. Well, we just weren't ready for what happened then, when sparks from the campfire carried by the wind set a pile of leaves and two $89.95 sleeping bags aflame. Little Delbert was going for the marshmallows, thought it was part of the deal. Yeah, it spread from the bags and the leaves to the trees, raging out of control and fanned by the breeze. I thought all was lost, and then thank God it started to rain. I don't mean shower, friends. We're talking pair 'em up, Noah, one more time. Well, the fire was out and we huddled in the tent and wore slap out to the day's events, floating on our air mattresses in mud ankle deep. Whereupon my wife said, I really need to know now, where is the restroom? And when it finally stopped raining, it was cold and late, and those mysterious noises kept us awake, and we all knew we'd be mauled or axe murdered in our sleep. At this point, I knew the ghost stories earlier was a bad idea. I was dozing off, just about to dream about a Holiday Inn, when a blood-curdling scream announced the presence of something in the tent covered with hair. And that's when I said, leap up there, son, and light the coal, and I think there's something in here with us. Well, we lit the lantern, and there he was, a little beady-eyed fuzzy looking at us, and we chased him out of the tent, head on into a bear. Yeah, he just finished off the groceries and was frothing at the mouth. I ain't talking no gentle Ben here, friends. He reared back on his haunches and let out a growl, and we all turned white and let out a howl and went tearing through the woods in hysterics without a flashlight or a lamp. It's amazing what adrenaline will do. I mean, I was a track star in high school, but my chubby little wife just flat-footed past me with a child under each arm like I was taking a Sunday stroll. Yeah, never mind the restroom. Well, somehow we all made it to the car, and I had to crank it with a quick hot wire because I'd left the keys in my backpack back at the camp. Yeah, along with my shoes, wallet, Rolex, and $6,947.22 worth of camping equipment. We went flying down that dark, muddy trail, slipping and sliding like a bat out of hell till we drove through a stream we'd crossed on our way in. Lord knows how we missed all them trees at 90 miles an hour sideways. Now the rain made it deeper than it was before, and the water started pouring in around the doors. We had to swim for shore and never saw that Land Rover again. Yeah, it just floated off. Last I saw was the taillights going over the falls. State Farm ain't gonna never believe this. Well, we finally stumbled into civilization, called a friend of mine from a Chevron station, and he drove out and picked us up and took us all on home. Wet, cold, tired, talking to ourselves. They say take only pictures and leave only footprints. Well, we left 8 sleeping bags, 2 Trailmaster tents, a Coleman stove, $400 worth of groceries, a Land Rover, a Rolex, and every stitch of clothing that wife ever owned. Oh yeah, had to take it all with her. Main coat, makeup, electric curling iron.
Never know what you might need, she said.
Let's all go camping. You never had it so good. It's great getting back to nature, out here in the woods, amongst the birds and the bees and the flowers.